that. Big win over Chippewa Hills tonight in league play. Can you just start off with some thoughts on the win?
Pretty pleased with how the girls started the game. That was my biggest concern. We've been off for a long time, and in fact, our last game we didn't play very well. So to have that settling in the back of our minds for a really long time was a big concern. So I was pleased the girls came out. They were ready to play. We got after it right away. We kind of had a different game plan and really executed it pretty well to start things off.
You guys started in the press and put some pressure on them early.
Yep.
You feel like that was a big part of your success early on?
Yeah, absolutely. Our press is touch and go. You know, some days it's like, I don't know what we're thinking. Other days it works really well. And tonight was just one of those nights that they bought into it early. They did their jobs, and it was a contribution by all 5 kids on the floor. Everybody was in the right spot, you know, moving the way they should, and they did a nice job.
But even after you go out of the press, even in the half court, you really limited them offensively.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about the defensive performance and how you thought the girls did?
There's a couple kids, you know, that we were keeping our eye on. Hannah Guy is one of them, and we talked a lot about what she does and some of her different moves and where she was going to be on the floor. And the kids talked about where she was on the floor. When she moved, they talked about it and, you know, switched defenses and moved to where she was. We talked about putting a lot of pressure on the ball out front, and I thought that they did that pretty well also.
And then a lot of different girls getting a lot of playing time, a lot of different lineup combinations.
Yep.
You just talk about, you know, working a lot of girls in different ways.
That's one of the things that's getting better, you know, as we get further in the season and we're bringing kids up from the JV and they're coming, you know, they're new to us. It's taken a while to settle in, but they're getting it, and that allows me to have a deeper bench. That allows the bench to get deeper and for us to do more, to press more, to scramble more, and to do those sorts of things so that we can go onto the bench and pull those girls out and know that they're going to be able to fit right in, you know, for whoever they subbed for.
Okay. And then one last question regarding Kendra. Can you talk a little bit about her performance this season today and, you know, being kind of one of the senior leaders of the team and how she's handled that?
Okay. You know, Kendra is an asset. This is her 4th year, three and a half on the varsity team, and we knew going in she was going to kind of be the target. We run a lot of stuff through Kendra, but what she does well is that she knows how to give the ball and how to see the open person. And so when defenses are focused on her and they're collapsing, she knows where the kickouts are and where the people are. She's a quiet leader. You know, sometimes we get after her like, okay, we need a little fire out of you, and she doesn't. She's just very steady, and she stays that way. And the kids look to her for that. When she gets rattled, we get rattled, you know. But as long as she stays steady, we stay that way. So very pleased with what she's doing. She's doing exactly what I would expect her to do. She's on the board. She's taking the shots that she can, and that she knows are her shots. And she's a really smart player, and it means everything to her. This is what she's played for. So it's nice to see her, you know, get what she's been practicing for.